Hey, I'm back from England and I had a good trip, but I'm really happy to be back in Paris because I didn't miss it. I missed my own bed and all my own stuff. But I had a good time up in Yorkshire with my cousins and my aunt and uncle, and then I visited some of my dad's friends in London for a few days. Okay, so I'll quickly tell you all the things that I saw in London and did. First, I went on the Eurostar from Paris to London, and I went in the Channel, but you can't really see anything, so it's not that exciting. Then on my first day in London, I shopped on Oxford Street, and I went to Westminster Abbey and toured around there. It was so nice in the church. It's just so beautiful, like the ceilings and all the tombs. Then I went to Westminster, which is the British Parliament, and people were lining up to go inside, so I asked what they were doing, and they were going to watch Question Period, so I decided I needed a bit of a break anyways. So it took about like an hour and a half to line up and to get into Question Period, but I was among the first people lined up, so I got to see like the entrance into the Question Period, and they do a little ceremony. It was interesting. And then I got to sit up in the public galleries and watch some of the questions. Oh, and I went to Buckingham Palace too, and that was nice. I would definitely say the palaces in France are nicer, but the churches in England are 100 times better. Like really, I don't think Notre Dame or Sacré-Cœur have anything on Westminster Abbey or York Minster, but they're different types of churches, and they're both nice in their own ways. So then on my second day in London, I went to St. Paul's Cathedral, which is also very nice. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed taking pictures in any of the churches. I guess it's out of respect, which is, understandable. But I did sneak a little video footage. Then I made my way to London Bridge, which I thought was the Tower Bridge, but it actually is London Bridge, so then I had to just walk to Tower Bridge. And that was cool, and I walked over it. Then I passed by the Tower of London with some of the Queen's jewels and stuff, but I didn't go in. Then I went to Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus, Leicester Square, and they were like celebrating the opening of a Christmas Carol movie. Jim Carrey and Colin Firth were the celebrity guests to help turn on the lights on Regent Street and Oxford Street, and there was also someone else at St. Paul's Cathedral where Andrea Bocelli was singing. And I did see there were some acts like singing on Regent Street where I was, and so I saw Daniel Merriweather and Noisettes. And I had both of their songs already on my iPod, so I was like, oh, I know them. And then Colin Firth, pushed the button on my street, so I saw him from far away. It was kind of cool. And then as I was trying to get off of Regent Street, you have to go through Oxford Street. And they just transformed Oxford Circus to make it more accessible. And so they call it like a Japanese-style crosswalk, and you can walk like diagonally any which way, and all the traffic stops while people are crossing. Anyways, they had it all roped off because that's where the stage was, but where you tried to get from Regent Street to Oxford Street, it was just a tiny little space, and there were just so many people jammed into it. I thought there was going to be a fight, and then when I finally got to the tube station, it was just like super packed, and oh my gosh, so busy. I have another interesting story from when I was in Leeds. We tried to go shopping one day in downtown Leeds, but there was a protest going on, and we thought it wouldn't be that big. But anyways, we decided to go, and the whole center of the city was blocked off, so then we parked a little farther, and we decided to walk in. Anyways, as we were walking, like, we got to this one street intersection and just like hundreds of people came running at us, and luckily we like glued ourselves up against a wall because otherwise they would have probably knocked us over, and they all had like masks like covering like half their face, and they were polite though because, you know, some of them did hit my purse and stuff, and they're like, sorry. Then there was like tons of policemen. And also up in Yorkshire, I went to see Westminster Abbey, as I said before, and Chatsworth. It's this big estate where the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire still live or something. While I was there, I got this cool, it's a Christmas decoration, and it was very difficult to bring from England to France, so I don't know how I'm going to bring it to Canada, but here it is. Hello. Maybe this could be my Halloween costume next year. Another thing that I got that I really wanted to find was, you know, this one's fake, but I don't care, I love it anyways. Doesn't this look so posh? Don't you just love my sunglasses? They're Burberry. They actually are real Burberry, and you know, everyone at the pool, especially at Bearbrook, just loved asking me where I got them. Okay, so last thing, I'm just gonna finish this really quickly. All the Halloween pictures that I did see from people looked so fun, and I wish I was there. I actually heard like a bunch of people complaining on the tube how Halloween was so annoying, and like half the people just stayed home with their lights off, worrying the trick-or-treaters would come and like kidnap them or something. I'm not sure. They think it's just like, some people think it's like just an American holiday. Why should we celebrate it? But anyways, I will see you later. Bye.